Hey everybody, it's Rob here. With the mid-season patch, it happened. The Spiritborn actually has reached the infinite damage. So much damage now that it's actually doing negative damage. But this is also buffing all the other classes. There's been 150 clear here on the Barbarian. And you can see here, if I'm going in-game, you can see my kind of health pool here. Going up like crazy. We're going up to like 4 million life. There is basically something you can do with your Elixir that allows you to get way more life than otherwise possible. And it's allowing other classes but Spiritborn also to clear 150. But as you know, guys, on Spiritborn, we have Viscous Shield. And with Viscous Shield, it's already bugged, and they already confirmed they're not fixing this Viscous Shield bug. And the more life you have with Viscous Shield, the more multiplier you have. So this is, again, an interaction that is benefiting the bugged Viscous Shield on the Spiritborn the most. And it also works on all the other classes. I'll tell you here how it works. I also have a video here from Barricade. You see here, this is obviously still crazy on the Spiritborn. You see here, doing like -9 bazillion damage and basically one-shotting everything here in 150 with some crazy overpower and with up to there again. You see the number pop up here. I'm actually going to go slow mode. And this is basically resulting into some ridiculous amount of life. So we can like watch the video here in slow motion. And you can kind of see here like the amounts of crazy damage you can do. I've heard from people that they did 1 minute clear 150. Now here, this is the crazy number that they're doing here. So I don't know how many this is, like million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 9 quintillion minus. So this is almost coming close to the infinite damage that we had with the Whirlwind Barbarian on the last PTR. So obviously this is also a bug, guys. But right now we have so many bugs in the game, and this is just another one of them. This has been introduced in the patch, and the way this works is there is, first of all, a normal Fortitude Elixir. You see my normal life is something like 90,000. But then if I'm drinking the Elixir of Anti-Venom, it's only supposed to give you 15% life. This is a quest reward. And when you drink this, for some reason, instead of 15% life, it gives you like almost like times 15 your life or even more. So it just multiplies your life for some reason. Nobody knows exactly why, but I mean, probably the same answer as Viscous Shield. It's just a bug. And people have been using this now to hit this crazy numbers. This is a video here from Barricade. I'm going to link this below. I haven't done any clears with this, but here is the video here hitting for -9 damage. And there is also this full article that I'm going to link below as well. It's basically just a quest. And these elixirs, if you played 2 seasons ago, they have been bugged before. And there's been these 2 elixirs, and they used to stack. So the anti-venom could be used to basically stack your stuff with a normal elixir. But now the anti-venom for some reason just gives you this crazy amounts of life. And this actually makes even Barbarian here viable to hit for 100 billion. Now you see here 151, 160 Barbillion damage. So we're actually hitting for Barbillions of damage, like just on a Barb. And this actually allowed the Barb now to also clear Pit 150. So there's this video here, I'm going to link that below. There's a full 150 clear here. He's using other bugs as well, obviously. Obviously, there's a ton of snapshotting and a ton of stuff here, but you guys can see here, like he is very comfortable clearing the 150. Like he's snapshotting his Mighty Throw, he's snapshotting. You see here he has 20 Air of Perdition stacks. He's using like a ton of other snapshot bugs. But this is just the Barb at the moment, like it's plagued with all the snapshots. Druid has the same issues, and the Air of Perdition snapshot is done on any class anyways. And then on top of this, he's using, I think he has like 4 million life, just like me, and he is basically able to do this Pit 150 now, finally on another class but Spiritborn. Now again, Spiritborn is doing this in 1 minute now. However, other classes, like I think Necromancer is going to be able to do 150 with this. Barbarian already did 150 with this. And there's good chance that the balance is going to get a little closer at least, so that more classes here can clear the 150. So you can see he is hitting for like billions of damage here, even on the 150 boss. And he basically just fully takes him down. So again, it buffs everybody, but it buffs the Spiritborn the most. Again, thanks to a Viscous Shield being completely crazy and going full ham. And it's actually like very comfortable. There's just one side quest. It's called Pinch of Poison. It's located in Geakul, like up here, pinch of poison, you can basically do this. Then you need to go, I think, to this area here, collect 15 anti-venom from scorpions, turn it in, and then you can simply just go to the alchemist and craft yourself these potions. So you need to do the quest. I'm gonna link a full article how you do the side quest below. And then you simply go to the alchemist. And then it's under the elixirs tab. So you click on craft elixirs. And then there is this quest elixir here, and you can just craft them. And then it's not even like anything crazy. Like you don't even need to do anything. You just right click the elixir and your life goes up to some wild amount. So I'm up to, like, I think when I use all my buffs, let me see one more time. So like this elixir, it doesn't stack with normal elixirs. It stacks, however, you can still use the opal, and you can still use all your other instances. So you can still use relevant buffs and everything, and that gives you even more life, of course. So when I would attack now, get all my procs, like we actually have, we can also get fortified. Here we actually have 4.3 million life. And again, I don't even have like greater affix, max life, and all these kind of things. So you can probably get even more of this. So there's a ton of life to get. This helps other classes, certainly, to get the gem ups, because now in the mid-season patch, they also changed it so that you can actually get your gem ups from those high pit clears. And obviously the Spiritborn, I'm gonna like go over to the Spiritborn, just show it to you real quick. So we're gonna take this, and go on our favorite evade build on the Spiritborn. Okay, my friends, there's a clear here from Mercantis using this Spiritborn build here. I think it's a Quill Volley build, and he's doing 90 seconds run in 150. So you can see he absolutely one-shots everything. There are no damage numbers here, but this is the level that you can speedrun the pits with right now. Like you go, you approach an elite, it's getting instantly one-shot here. Like everything dies immediately pretty much. And yeah, people have been doing 1 minute runs with this. And again, this is on the Spiritborn, where it's like the Viscous Shield is already confirmed to not be nerfed, guys. This is a major bug, and the life is scaling like crazy with the Viscous Shield, making it double bugged on Spiritborn, or triple bugged on Spiritborn again. But even the other classes have a chance of doing 150 now. We've seen the Barb clears. Necromancer will definitely do 150. Sorcerer is the only class that doesn't really benefit from this overpower, so it doesn't really have any good life scaling. But here, like you have, 2 million life and 2 million barrier, allowing you to absolutely one-shot everything in 150. And you don't need a boss with an ad anymore, because you just look at the boss, and then he basically dies, right? So this has been incredibly clear. I'm gonna put this video here below as well. It's right on YouTube. And then you see here on the boss, like he just walks up to the boss and bam, one shot, no ads, no nothing needed. Like 1 minute clear here from Mercantis. Let's go. Now next is the Flash. All right, yeah, and here we are in a run. Yeah, they instantly melt, so you can basically speed farm 120 now with this build. Yeah, that's actually wild. And look at one-shot stuff on 120 with this combination, and obviously you're hitting for infinite damage if you're going on the any of the overpower builds. So obviously having more life benefits overpower builds even more. This one is the Flash. This build's pretty fast, but it would benefit other, overpower builds even more, because they are having multi-scaling. I think on Quill Volley, for example, the one-shot build, you're going to be penta-scaling your life, right? Like right now I only have 1 million life. That is still a lot. But I'm only like scaling with this with Viscous Shield, while all the other builds, like if you're playing Overpower, your overpower amount is also increased by having these. But yeah, like essentially if you have the right maps, and we can do some more testing, like you'll basically be able to clear these 120 in like a second or in like a minute or so. It's definitely pretty wild. I was curious about the boss as well. I see how they just get one shot. Like here, with this build, you're not overflowing like your DPS completely. But on the other builds, you certainly are. And this is like the flash, and you can probably go like pretty high with the flash too. And this is Bramble. See, also the stagger is crazy. Sayonara, Mr. Bramble. And down he goes. Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, this is already my second Spiritborn. And now, guys, they also changed the glyph. So you see my glyph here is level 90. Or maybe you can't see. Here. My glyph is level 90. And the way they changed it in the patch is that you can just click. And you see it upgrades it like very easy to 100. Like with actually double the chances. And this allows like all the other classes also to, you know, upgrade the glyphs. Which is pretty cool. There is already a post here or a topic. This has been going all over the forums. And there was already, I think, a blue post about it that they are looking into this. Do I have to update this? Yeah, I think right here, the team is aware of the issue and investigating. So if you encounter some people like claiming there's like a, I don't know, a new build or something, it's just the old build, guys. And the patch just changed some, I don't know, they added some zeros on this Elixir of Anti-Venom. Right now, I feel like it's cool to see the other classes like Barb do 150. This probably becomes completely unbeatable once they change this. So we'll see what's going to happen with all of this. But it's very cool to see the Barb clear 150 and probably all the other classes, but Sorcerer will be able to do 150 as well with this intact. However, like we can see here, it looks to be changed very soon. Again, it kind of feels like there is some new content, but it's just like a feeling, right? It's not really new content, guys. And it's gonna get boring if we're gonna have like these crazy amounts of bugs in the game. So I'm really hoping for Season 7 that they can flash this all out. And they already told us that they're going to have a PTR, and we're going to jump into the PTR probably after Thanksgiving. I think it's going to start on the 3rd here. We'll learn more about it in the campfire tomorrow. And we're hoping to see a lot of feedback on the PTR, and hopefully it's going to run even longer than a week, so we can get some feedback. So all of these bugs are not going to make it into the live game. There's also another bug we have talked about recently, where you're getting the same amount of items or the same items from every drop. So yeah. And then there's like gonna be like there's a couple of duplication errors. I think they have fixed a lot of them. However, I don't think all of them are fixed yet, but there are more and more changes coming to make it less, you know, of a problem with these dupes. If you have been on the market recently, you've seen it. There's also a new exploit where people keep getting the same item from the same boss all the time. And yeah, obviously there's going to be a ton of, or there already are a ton of duped items on the market, but there are being ban waves, so don't engage into any of that, guys. And same for the masterworking. I think it's still possible, but there's still a good chance that those items are going to be deleted. And same goes obviously here for all the duped Uri uniques. So we'll see what's going to happen, guys. But yeah, the damage is certainly going pretty crazy with the anti-venom. Hope you enjoyed the overview. I'll see you soon. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.